Mix 96, our guests right now, it's Coach Keefe and it's Kyle Rowley and champions. Man, you did so much for this town, and hey, you're back too. In fact, I was being really cool because Coach said you didn't sign, he inked you. So I'm kind of.
He tricked me into signing.
Yeah. So last year, Coach says, okay, I'll do a push-up for every buck you got. So I ran around the room. I got $140. Yeah. He was on the floor doing it for the kids. First off, I can't tell you how proud we are of what you've done for our city. And you, Coach Keefe, I mean, charisma doesn't even cover you, dude. You know what I mean? You are the most exciting person. What a remarkable game. Cody and I were going ballistic in the championship game, but all of a sudden you realize you are #1. You've done it. You've won the season. How do you feel?
Feels good. I mean, you know, and as it relates to this, it's just good that you realize so many people are proud of what you've done, and you kind of brought some notoriety to a city that, you know, has kind of been looking for that.
Well, I tell you. And then, Coach, Children's Miracle Network. I mean, I just can't thank you enough for being part of this team. I mean, you know, this is our team. You guys do the heavy lifting. We just take credit for what you're doing. But
you know, I completely agree with you. I think the one thing that, you know, it goes both ways. I think sometimes you can say, oh, it's just a game. That's all we do. But then you recognize how many people do follow you and do watch and do want you to succeed. And it's more than just a shock stamp on it. It's a Spokane stamp. It's a community stamp. And I think with the Children's Miracle Network, it's a very humbling experience knowing that there's that many, you know, kids out there that really support what you're doing on a daily basis.
Well, before we go, because you just had an experience upstairs with the kids, but can you give us a little hint? I mean, we know we got Kyle back. How's the team shaping up? You're back.
Yeah. So I'm back for this year. We have a great coaching staff. You know, we're really excited for this year. It's almost kind of like a college atmosphere where you do very well. People want to be there, and there's a lot of great players from across the league, across the country that are just kind of flocking to us, and we're just building this thing day by day. And obviously Kyle is the cornerstone of our team, and he's back, and we have some, you know, just excellent talent. And really now I think Spokane's in a position where, you know, we're top dog now, and people are really going to be gunning for us, and it's a great position to be in.
And I know it's a tribute to you. I mean, because it all starts at the top. But when we saw you, we didn't know what you were going to do. With the first time we've met, and then you go and hey, let's just go into a higher league. So let's just make this more difficult in your first year, and you pull it off. We're proud of you.
But yeah, I appreciate that, and it's just such a hard work and the effort of everybody. I mean, our organization, the community, the support that we're getting. I mean, it's just I'm definitely just a pawn in this game, and there's a lot of people that make this go round on a daily basis, and we're just proud to bring a championship home to the city of Spokane.
So you two just went upstairs, and Nettie, which is our life care specialist, took you for a tour, and I'm curious about your reaction, Kyle. I mean, here you are, a phenomenal athlete, and then you're seeing 115 kids in the peds. Right. How does it affect you?
Well, it's you know, I try to draw inspiration from you know, every walk in life, and I don't have to try too hard here. You've got kids going through. You know, you think your life's hard until you walk into a situation like this and see how courageous these kids are, and they put these brave faces on, and I've just drawn a lot of inspiration from the last half hour of being here.
Well, I know it means a lot to the kids. We try to bring as many people, but and Coach, your perspective, your feelings on what you just witnessed.
I'm with Kyle. It's again, I always have this kind of debate with myself where it is a game, and you say, oh, hey, I'm just playing a game, a football game, but then you realize when you walk into a room and somebody says, oh, here's the quarterback of the Spokane Shock, and just the smile that, you know, what Kyle does can really help that person continue and really help that person be lifted up, but at the same relation in the same way for us that we're lifted up by them, and I want them to know that. All the kids that we saw today, it's just an unbelievable experience that everything they go through, I mean, they're the true heroes. They're the people that make us going to allow us to play this game because we play it for something bigger than just ourselves.
You know, and sometimes I always face we're in corporations where you're doing 12 jobs and all the pressure of everybody and with the way of the world, and then you see these little kids come up and they are just dealing with some horrendous situations, and I'm going, what is wrong with me? I mean, you know?
Yeah, and especially the caregivers that are around the clock 24/7 that are really helping them out, and all the hard work and effort to make these kids keep going, and the fact that they're just, you know, they're in there playing video games and just smiling away, and just they're going to keep pushing and keep going. And then Kyle wanted to give some shout outs to
we have to
do that.
We promise.
Okay.
We have to.
Yes.
Get them done.
Taylor and Tyler, two kids upstairs, two of the courageous people I'm talking about. You know, just great attitudes. You can see, you know, they're having a tough time, but still, you know, smiles on their faces and just kind of pushing their way through. You know, and you were talking about Rob. I just want to say something. He's too humble to say it himself, but this is the perfect person to bring down to a situation like this. Because you said, you know, first year head coach, oh, you know, how can we make this tougher? Move up to, you know, the top league and see if we can win a championship. It takes vision to do that, and I think, you know, the situation that these kids are put in, they're going to need vision, and he's the epitome of positive thinking. So it's just great that he's here, and that's how I think about him, and hope that he can impart that into some of these kids.
We're blessed to have you both. 232-5437. Now we're kicking. The Shock is on the phones, and one of our partners is Perfection Tire. Right now, you need to call. Be a miracle maker. $10 a month, and if you give $10 a month, Perfection Tire is going to match. So your pledge right now is worth twice as much money. $240. You only have to pay $120 of it. Perfection Tire is going to match you dollar for dollar if you call right now and talk to Kyle, talk to Coach Keefe. They'll inspire you. I feel, heck, I'm 4 times older than you guys. I want to run through a wall. Really, I'm ready to get it done.
Yeah, hey, I'll tell you what, we're always looking for new talent, so anything can help us out.
I'll be your tackling dummy. That's about as good as I can give for you. So Kyle, call to action. Why should they call?
Why should they call it? Just because I just, you know, through 20 minutes walking through the halls, just met, you know, 20 of the greatest kids in the world. And, you know, you just need to put yourself in their place. You know, they didn't ask for this, and they're put in this situation. You see the positive attitude they have. I mean, you can't help but want to help that out.
We're proud of you, the example you set. Coach, your call to action.
You know, I think for, you know, the price of a movie ticket, you know, the price of, you know, filling up your gas tank, you know, even a grocery bill. I mean, this is stuff that can help out any child that's in this situation. I think when you really take yourself out of your everyday life and you recognize what you're really truly thankful for, I think that's when you can start giving back. And what better time to do it now, especially for a great cause like this, Children's Miracle Network. And these kids would really love your help, you know, if not need your help. So I think it's a great cause, and please give back.
So it's a double whammy. They're here now. They've got team pictures. If you want to come by and just drop off some money, one-time donations, or call them. They're going to go to the phone bank. You can talk to champions right now. Coach Keefe, Kyle, thank you for the example you set. Our partnership is really appreciated from our point of view because we just tell the tale. You guys get it done and do the work. And for what you just gave the kids, it's very much appreciated.
Thank you guys. You guys are doing a great job as well.
Yeah, for KIX and Children's Miracle Network, thanks for having us out. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you. KIX Cares for Kids. Call them. Call them now.